It's your time. And your time is always right now. For in this world you have only just a minute. Only 60 seconds in it. Didn't seek it, didn't choose it, but it's up to you to use it. Give account if you abuse it. Answer for it if you lose it. Just a tiny little minute. But eternity, your destinies, your futures are in it. The tears of your mothers, prayers of loved ones, childhood memories of victory and defeat packed into this tiny little minute. This moment of anticipation, joy, sadness, peace, fulfillment, and whatever God-given emotion you can attach a name to. For in this minute, in no more than 10 minutes, you all shall flip your tassels and begin a journey along the path you've heard about, dreamed of, and for which you've given your time, talents, and energy. Yes, in 599 seconds you shall bear the insignia of an alum, a graduate, a title few can claim and a milestone even fewer know the meaning of. And what shall we remember of this moment? In the many hours, minutes, seconds leading up to this grand celebration in 545 seconds. Years from now, we shall tell of a class that stormed into the hallways of New Mission High School with the worst reputation, but left with one of the greatest stories of redemption. They shall tell of how Terrence Brown fought the epic battle against mediocrity, how Dylan Elias broke free from the shell of solitude and isolation. Yes, we shall remember the power of transformation, a lesson best taught through the lives of Haifa Ali and Melissa DeBarros. Look how far you've come, and imagine how far you will continue to go. I don't even think Suffolk University is ready for the power that you young ladies possess. And some of you shall look back at every challenge, obstacle, and moment of adversity and say with true conviction that it was worth it. Omari, your testimony will free those who don't have the power or courage to speak for themselves. It was worth it. Natasha, her memory will live on through you and the legacy that you hold behind as her granddaughter and a graduate. It was worth it. Taj Banks, I did it because you are worth more than a half-done representation of the power that lies in front of every black man. You were worth it. Devontae, I continue to chase because of the boy inside you that needed just someone to care enough when you couldn't care for yourself. You are worth it. And at this moment, I look at each of you, and I know with great certainty that it was all worth it. When you tell the story of the class of 2010, don't forget to tell of faith, hope, and love. How David Price had enough faith to stay the journey when no one believed he could. How Amina Felton and Yesenia Castillo saw their dreams and hopes and made it a reality in spite of it all. And how Ashley, when it was all said and done, found the courage to love herself more than it all. What shall the storytellers tell? And what shall the orators say of the class of 2010? What shall they remember of Carmen Lopez and Alexandra Dufresne, the loudest and often intimidating and misunderstood women of compassion, intellect, and resilience? And yes, Alex, I will, like so many others, miss you, as I will miss the entire class of 2010. And yes, Alex, I would like for you to remember the legacy that you leave behind. Just like Miss Venus Torres, my constant support system. Miss Nina Marrero, that I can always count on for a nice hello. I will even miss the constant reminders of Kimberly Whitmore and Kansky Benoit. I promise I'm going to get it together. And lo and behold, your promises have been kept. Just like Alex Coleman's promise to one day make her mother and father proud and continue the legacy that her brother started, you have done so. The class of 2010, your legacy will continue to live on. Like the 6 survivors of Mayhem, Calvin, India, Anthony, Jamal, Jessica, and James. You represent those who made a conscious decision to stay the course, even while many have fallen. Despite all that threatened to get in the way, you are here. In this moment, this time, this space, it was worth it. And I'm so proud. James, I can't wait for the day when you storm through my doors and present me with that first collegiate A. And when the world calls to question the value of those that wait at the gate to take a diploma in one hand and destiny in the other, we shall shout with a voice of triumph. These are Titans. These are they that through countless trials and tribulations have fought their way to the moment when preparation meets opportunity. Masters of intellectual elocutionary arguments such as our very own national debater, Percy Norman Johnson. Indomitable spirits of athletic prowess like state champion all-star Usman Train and our fellow citywide state step champions like Paulette, Tanisha, Keon, Ariana. They shall remember how 3 young ladies like Tatiana Cortez, Jasmine Williams, Takai Rivers managed to rise above 20,000 applicants across the country to become Gates Millennium Scholars. With little experience, no gym, no libraries, you made the impossible possible. And Takai, I can hear him saying, what are you going to do today? Look what you've done today. My sister is graduating today and I'm proud. Raising the bar with each passing day. Beginning to the world with something special. There's something special about a small school in the top of the hill, where great teachers, concerned leaders, and a supportive staff create diamonds from coals forged by fire. It's a mission worth being a part of. Missions where newcomers like Ziamara, Saquon, Sonny, Skylar can finish a journey that has taken many twists and turns to get here. But you're here, in this moment, this time, and this space. A place where a young man like Trey Williams can make a decision to pursue a dream to be better than his circumstances. But I am truly proud of you. This is a place where one Toni Monique Brooks can choose to be the unique star that she is and will continue to be. It is even a place where a teacher can stand in front of an audience of nearly 500 and sincerely apologize to one student for almost missing out on the greatness that you possess, treasures that you have to offer. Camilla Braithwaite, you are greatly appreciated. David Martinez, where would I be without the kind words or scriptural reference? There's something special inside of you that has the power to encourage even a teacher unsure of his purpose in a chaotic classroom. Yes, this place called home, where teachers are willing to drag students to the finish line, kicking and screaming if need be. Over self-pity, through personal doubt, and onward to the finish line. Where would Naisha be without Kelly's PB&J sandwiches and Corey's tough love? Might Stephen Florence have made it this far without the nurturing care of Didi and Karim? Would Karen be standing before us today with hopes and prides of Norma encouraging her to get out there and do it? Where would any of you be without them? We are Titans. Yes, we fuss and fight as most families do, but at one point in time we share space, a brief moment in history, and our lives should never be the same because of it. So ring the alarm and tell the world that we have a special delivery, a certain X factor that will be a final lifeline for this world in such a desperate need of change. This perfect storm to break down the current system of social inequality and show the world there's only one way to step outward, onward, and upward to the top. And when they search for builders to erect a monument of this legacy and this greatness, I pray that they call upon Sasha Bashir and Jorge Santana to bring forth this creation that exemplifies the excellence that you personify each day in class and out. You are remembered. Ilona Simpson, that simple giggle that tends to break the awkward silence, will be remembered. Jaleel, the softer side of an ever-present, improving attitude will be remembered. And Demetrius Irby, how can we ever forget the grand turnaround of the third quarter? It shall be remembered. Class of 2010, you shall forever be remembered. Take hold of yourself and remember the greatest gift lies within you. Now look to your left and look to your right. And remember that these people will forever share a piece of history with you. Look around and feel the love and remember that these families, these friends, these supporters have faith enough to believe in you. And finally, as you go crashing through those doors as graduates, look around and remember that this moment, this second, is a state of being and a present existence. Joy, a possessive pronoun indicating ownership. Time, a fleeting particle of life that if wasted may never be regained. Class of 2010, it's your time. Class of 2010, it's your time. Class of 2010 on June 9th, 2010, it's your time.